All right, been a while since I recorded a bunch of videos ahead of time, but it's because of my current situation. Gotta jump back and forth. It's just better for me to do this ahead of time, so my upload time isn't a little delayed like yesterday. We are talking about debuff servants. Now, I'm pretty sure all three of these, Rama, Vlad, and Kojiro, I already have videos on the channel, but I'm taking them down and replacing them with these ones, that are audio and everything. So, Vlad, man, oh man, I wish he got this. I wish this set of buffs came sooner, because it would have made doing those the hunting quest videos, it would have looked better, because Vlad would have actually killed in one shot. Because MP buff will probably easily let him hit 350,000 in my setups, which is double Castoria, like big black row. Because like without it, he was hitting like 300,000, like 300,000, 320,000 consistently. This man just zooming. He just goes, and that's it. Base attack literally at the median, meaning middle. I'm gonna stop saying like average and just like go median, because I think that's a better point of reference. It's the middle of the pack. If you are not, like, if you're above it, top 50%, below it, lower 50%. Easy to follow. HP, I mean, for Vlad, this is fine. Like he has defense and a guts in his kit, 2 guts in his kit actually. So like him having this much HP, like actually kind of tanky for Berserker. Not Galatea tanky, but still tanky. MP charge 0.5%. Sure, it might say that, but it's not. He does not loop like it's a 0.5%. We don't even talk about these because he's a Berserker. Hit count, garbage, absolute garbage. Like Vlad and Tesla are like 2 year 1 servants that have like garbage hits. Like they are like not even like the hit counts themselves for like one of the cards are bad, but like they're just terrible across the board, and they are carried by either their kits or their MPs. Like we see so many new servants come out, their upstairs might be like chef's kiss perfect, downstairs they look like shit. Vlad, Tesla, no. They're a good kit. Okay. First skill. The best possible version of this skill. Because this skill is so annoying, because all 3 of these servants have it and it stops at 27%. So like for Guchan, it's fine. But now she has to bust her farm with double Oberon because she's missing 3% over using double Vitch. Like Steno, similar situation, but like don't use Steno. These two, I mean, Carmilla is Buster, so again, same situation. Uriel, it kind of doesn't matter. She's arts. If she has a 27% battery or a 30% battery, it really does, or a 20, I should say. A 27 or a 20, it doesn't really matter. They're essentially the same. But she could have at a 30 and then a pens. So like this number sucks. And then the drain chance isn't even guaranteed on this version. A rank, it is guaranteed. It is a 30%. So he has the best version of this skill. I don't know why the skill actually hasn't been buffed. That's a shock. This skill is not good. It needs a buff. Like even on Vlad, I don't think this skill is the best. Like yes, these are both functioning things, and yes, they work for a 6 turn. But I feel like even this needs just some little thing. There's some baby buff just to like make it feel better. And the other 4 servants, they all need that fixed. They all need the 100% drain chance and like a 30% battery, because it feels terrible to use a skill like that. You don't drain, even though you have the skill maxed out. You can't drain because there's a 20% chance it just doesn't happen. If you use this on turn 1, that drain chance doesn't even matter because you're just using it for the battery. But like, if you do need the drain, it doesn't work, and you didn't need the battery, well, now you just wasted a skill. Even though you need it, like say you had your MP, you were maxed out, you can't get any more. Your opponent is about to MP, you don't have a Castoria, you don't have any way to protect yourself other than doing this skill. It doesn't work. Now you're gonna get MP'd. You wasted your battery. You could have saved it last turn. Like, it's one of those type of game designs where very, very rarely are you ever going to get the full benefits of both skills. It's either you're popping it for one part of the skill or the other. Just like Jack, just like Raiko, they have protection tied to their damage steroid. So not a big fan of this skill. I hate it. He got this buffed a long time ago, and instead of 24% defense, 30% defense and 30% attack on a 5-turn cooldown. Like, this is a basic ass skill, but this is so good. This is so good for a berserker because it means only 2 turns you have downtime on defense, which they need. Berserkers need this defense if they don't want to like explode. And it's why Vlad is like so good as a single target berserker. Like, he has the offense and the defense like to stay alive in his kit. And then he's also arts, so he's floating around with Castoria or Tommo or Merlin, or I mean not Merlin, Lady Avalon. So like, defense is not an issue with him, surprisingly. And if you run him with Tommo, then this is like 0 downtime. You always will have this up. Third skill, buff guts. Always gives you a 1-time, 1-turn guts, stackable with other guts. And then you get another guts, and this one is 1-time, 5 turns. So you have, this is how you need to think of this skill. You get a guts that will keep you alive even if you're about to fight someone with invul pierce. And then you get another guts that is the actual guts. This is literally a protection if you get insta-killed. And then you still get to keep this guts. This guts, it will get eaten first. And then you also get 30% MP gen, which is what Castoria gives on her battery. Don't think of this part of the skill as something that's wasted, because it's not. This is extra protection. If you know you're probably going to die, you pop this skill, you have a guts to bring you back, and then if you don't even use that guts, oh well, you have a guts that will actually last. When was this buff? Actually, because this is a really... Oh, the Apocrypha rerun. So this was last year. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is such a nice buff. It is so nice that they actually started making stackable guts, because it makes gut servants feel so much better. When they have guts that work with other guts. Kirei. No, wait. Does Kirei's work with other guts? I'd have to double check that. I think it doesn't. Or it doesn't work with necromancy. Yeah. So his kit, even though he has this skill I don't like, it's still the best version of it. Solid second skill. If they debuff it, like, I would actually be surprised. But like, how are you buffing this? besides like giving him crit damage? Like, are you really going to buff a solid skill like this and give it crit damage on top of it? They're not touching this again. This is like, this is dummy nasty. Passive skills, 12% Buster performance. He is rocking 2 Buster cards. Like, thank God he actually isn't running triple Buster. He would feel if he was triple Buster, his MP charge would actually be like really disgustingly good. Like, he could probably just, he might not even need double Castoria to like fully loop his MP. He might just fully be able to do it himself. It's like, if you didn't know, just like with base attack, if your base MP is like bad, no amount of MP gain buffs is going to like fix that over having a better base MP gain, which is why Iskander's buff, like all those years ago, was like so good for him, because it made it so like MP gain skills would drastically like be significantly better on him. I really wish they do more like rank ups like that. That is such a simple thing. Like, make a strengthening and just, oh, that's the thing, because I think that was an interlude thing. It does fit the mold of an interlude, having base stats buff over like a strengthening, which is more for skills and MPs. Yeah, damn. He honestly would be so much, like, that is the last buff he actually needs. Like, besides fixing the hit counts here, if they buff this and make this like 0.8, Vlad is a monster. Vlad's going to be a monster more than he already is. He has a 30% battery. Get mana loading, he will function better. I'm not gonna, like, this is probably one of the worst extra attacks in the game. Like, it is extremely hard to find something that's worse, because the hit counts are at literally, I think, the lowest. I've never seen an extra attack be like 2 or 1. Not that I remember, at least. And like, he's a berserker, so his star gen is shit. If you do get this, you're making the extra attack passable. You're not making it that much better, because you can polish a piece of shit as much as you want. It's still going to be a piece of shit. It might be smelling like roses, but it's still a piece of shit. And funny that he has it, because his other form is Lancer. Right, so this is his second MP buff. This is what it was at launch. Notice here, this gimped ass modifier. It is terrible. His buff wasn't to add effects besides the overcharge. It was to make the modifier normal. This buff we got, well, it's today when the video is coming out. Archer's down, actual buffed MP numbers. Now, I have not used Vlad with his buffed MP. I haven't. This is what it will be. So if you've been using Vlad on NA for the longest time, this is his double buffed MP number. So you might have been looking at it a little wrong. Now you may see he's lower than Kintoki, lower than X-Alter. Well, the Kintoki part, I mean the X-Alter part, yeah, no, he's not. Vlad needs so much shit for him to like come anywhere close to this damage that X couldn't hit herself. Like, if you give the same shit you give Vlad to X, meaning like the best support, your best support, Black Rail, X is going to be out in her niche. Vlad will just be able to loop way better. Like, Vlad, he goes very, very, very fast, and he just gets better. Because they gave him Art's Res down. That lasts for 3 turns. You give an Art Servant this shit, and they are going to eat it up, and they're not going to stop going. On CE, MP damage 30%, and 30% chance to charge own MP gauge by 5% when attacking. He does not have any crit damage in his own kit anywhere. One of the most significant boosts in damage probably will be running Lady Avalon with him, or Popus Johanna. Merlin's gonna give him, I mean, Lady Avalon is going to give him better burst damage, but Johanna will make his arts card. Johanna is gonna make his arts cards like fearsome because he's going to crit on them. He's going to have the stars to crit on them. She gives star weight that Vlad can actually take advantage of. And with him roided out, you just need one arts card and he's going to like zoom and get back to his MP. And one arts crit with Vlad is going to get you your MP back. Now, when I'm recording this video, I don't remember if Vlad actually is going to get a rate up. If he does get a rate up, is he worth summoning for? If you did not summon for Galatea, Vlad is very, very appealing. They are very different in their gameplay. Galatea wants to MP and follow with buster crits. Vlad wants to just MP spam and maybe do arts crits. Like Galatea really does want to do more face card stuff than Vlad, but that's just a kit thing. Yeah, like I wouldn't. He's someone you can get spooked by, but like when your pool of like spooked servants is like 25 plus, like the chances of it might not be 25 plus, but if I'm remembering right, that's the ticket that we're gonna get. That's the time I think you should pull Vlad from the ticket. If you don't need Waver or Tomo, you should be picking Vlad, because it's either I'll do this in like the video when it's time to talk about the ticket, probably in June. But like the top 5 picks for that ticket are Waver, Tomomo, Ozzy, Vlad, and probably like normal Artoria. Like those are two of the best supports, like the top tier supports, and then one of the best farmers, and then 2 single targets. And all of them are, well, not Tomo and Waver, but all 3 of those are like top of their class. So yes, Vlad is very good. If you're a new player, you're always gonna have access to a Castoria as long as the mission isn't saying you can't pick supports. But there are definitely free-to-play supports like Paracelsus, like Asclepius, if you can get him. He's not. I would say Paracelsus is better, especially because Paracelsus with his buff lets him give someone a guts and MP gain, which is stackable with other guts. So Paracelsus really is one of Vlad's best support. He's not gonna help with the crit, but he's gonna help him go very fast. Vlad is gonna have so much MP gain. Like it's not gonna make up for this low number, but it's gonna come close. All right, this video is already going on long enough. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So, thank you for watching.